Hello everybody, my name is Dustin Caldwell. I'm an instructor here at Chastain Horse Park. We're bringing you this video today to show you how to tack a horse using an English saddle. So when you arrive for your lesson, the first thing you'll want to do is check the clipboard, which will usually be up there on the post or down here on the ramp, to see who your instructor is, who your horse is, and also your tack is listed out. So that tells you where you're going and what tack you need to pull for your horse. We usually have the tack set out for you. But this is how you'll find the tack. So your bridle, they have these name tags, and it will have your horse's name on it. We're using Stella today as our prop. You'll also see on the sign-in sheet, or excuse me, on the sheet, the saddles listed. It will say something like CHP 27. Those are on the back of the saddles here. The other thing that will be listed out, it will say girth, and there'll be a number, for example, 54, that's 54 inches. Our girths are marked here. The other thing that's pretty standard that we'll use, always a saddle pad and a half pad. So to start with, the first thing that goes on is your saddle pad. So you place that on the back. You want to have it over the withers here. These are the withers. On Stella, they're very pronounced, but on some horses, they'll be lower down. So the front of the pad, right down this line, goes right over the top of the withers there. The next thing that goes on is your half pad. Your half pad. This is a half pad. It's heart-shaped and has the hole in the middle. This hole is for her withers to go through. So again, you've got your withers here. My half pad goes on. Her withers won't have pressure directly over the top of them. So that's in position now. Next will be your saddle. And we know from checking earlier that she's getting CHP 27. We've got that here. You'll notice the stirrups are run up on this saddle. We'll go over how to do that at the end of the video. So you gently, notice we're standing on her left side. Gently place the saddle onto her back, over her withers here, and it will just fit in place. And then what you want to do is make sure that you have a gap underneath the pad, a little teepee here, so that, again, we don't want to put pressure directly on Stella's withers. So you see how we've got that teepee there? It'll be nice and neat. So blanket, half pad, saddle, teepee over the withers. Next, we'll put on our girth. Again, she's getting a 54, so we've got that here. We'll go to the right side to attach it. So come over here, always in front of the horse, never under their neck. And when you lift up the flap here, you'll see three, like the end of a belt. So your girth goes on there into the first hole. You skip this middle one, we don't use that. Like so. Now a good way to estimate, to see the length of your girth, how it's going to end up, is this little ring that denotes the middle. When you place that under, you want it to be more or less in the center here or on my side. I see from this it's a little long. This is over all the way towards her left side. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust here. I started in the first hole. I'm going to go up to the second hole. This isn't necessary, it's just something that will make it easier for you as you go along. So going back around to the other side, again, always around the front of her, never under the neck. Reach through and take my girth. And I'm going to attach it on this side. This girth is a bit long, so we're going up 4 holes. Again, you do not use the middle strap there. There we go. Stella now has her saddle on. Now, stirrups running up. These stirrups have been what we call run up. So when they're in the lesson, the stirrups will be down. It's important that your stirrups are always run up whenever you're not in the arena. So you don't want to have this loose walking around in this area and have it hook on something. It can be very dangerous. So to run your stirrup up, just take a hold of it like that. Take your left hand, pick it up, Slide that down. It can be as simple as that. If you want to be fancy, you can take one more wrap and run this through, but that's not really necessary unless you just want to look cool. So there you have it.